Charleston, Missouri. Chloe wants you to know that's where we're at. Yes, ma'am. I bought breakfast. So apparently I was right in my original evaluation from a few months ago. I had stopped at a Boomland, and I'm like, this doesn't look like the one I remember. I'm at the one I remember. And so I thought, let me go in there and check it out. So check it out. Really? She wants bacon and eggs. Let me guess, you want bacon and eggs too? Let's do bacon and eggs. And then let's show these people this nice building in here. Greetings everyone from Topeka, Indiana. So yesterday, Saturday, I had left Dallas after spending some time relaxing, right? Had a couple, 3 days off. I think it was 3 days. Enjoyed some pool time. It was really wonderful. Check it out.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
So I was about 40 minutes out of Dallas and my phone rings. And it's one of the traffic managers from Horizon. What you doing? Nothing. How's it going? Good. What are your plans? Don't have any, but I'd like a load. There's nothing on the load board. What do you got? You always know they've got something for you if they're calling you, right? She goes, I've got this load going down to Florida from Topeka. Do you want it? And you know me, I don't even care where in Florida. Hey, at this point, I'm just happy to have a load. And I said, yes, I'm interested. She says, okay. She says, it's kind of a hot load. It's a service unit, and it has to be delivered Monday. Can you deliver it Monday? Well, what's the mileage? She tells me, yeah, I can do that. And she says, okay, there's two things. I said, okay. She said, first of all, when you get about 4 hours out, you need to call them and let them know you're going to be there in about 4 hours. I said, okay. She said, the other thing is being delivered to the Air Force Base. I'm like, okay. And she says, we all good? I said, yep, we good. She said, the unit hasn't hit the yard yet, but when it does, I'll dispatch you on it. And I said, okay. So, I'm here. I've got the unit. I'm all hooked up. I've even done my yard exit call. I'm going to do a walk around before I leave and check my lights, and you'll get to see that. It is a service unit. It is owned by someone else, and so I wouldn't go in it even if I did have the keys, which I don't. It has no paperwork, no keys. It even said so on the paperwork, and I read the paperwork, but traffic manager already told me. All right. We have a 44-foot fifth wheel, shipping weight 19,131, GVWR 21,000, Topeka, Indiana, and it is going to, I hope I don't butcher this name, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. I apologize if I get the name wrong. You know me, I'm not very good at some of that stuff. So I'm about to head on out, but we'll do a walk around so you can at least see the outside, and then I'm gonna head on down the road. Come on, let's go check it out. There are a couple of issues that I did note on my pre-trip inspection. There's this white smeary stuff, and I don't know what it is. It does come off, but I ain't messing with it, so I thought I'd go ahead and report it. And then the other thing is the truck that pulls it apparently does not have guarded exhaust. And so we got all that black, smudgy, yucky stuff. And I don't want to be blamed for it, so I reported it. Other than that, we are good to go. Isn't that great? Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Morning, everyone, from Green something, Indiana, which is Indianapolis, just south of Indianapolis. Goodness, I forgot the name, but you know me, I'm terrible like that. I wanted to share something with you that could be helpful. Some of you will already know this, but Camping World has this deal where a lot of their facilities, they allow RVers to park in their parking lot. And I was at the end of my shift last night, and I needed a place to park, and I had taken exit 99 off of Interstate 65. That'll give you an idea of where I'm at. And I went over to the truck stop, which I'm not crazy about parking at truck stops anyway. That place was full up. And I remembered from another previous time, I had stopped at this Camping World, and I just parked in the Camping World. So I pulled in here last night. Security says, "Are you just parking for the night?" And I said, "Yep." So they said, "Okay." And that was it. So just FYI, Camping World, a lot of them. There was the one in Boise, Idaho, where I was picking up off of a reload board. They actually had electric posts at each little kind of like little spot that they had designated for the RVers. And at the Camping World that was in the Toledo, Ohio area, they even had a sewer dump. So I'm like, that's really cool. They kind of look out for the campers. All right, well, I'm about to log in and drive. I'm gonna do my pre-trip real quick here, and we're gonna hit the road. So I wanted to share that with you. Camping World, pretty cool place to park. Greenwood, Indiana. An update from Good Hope, Alabama. I stopped to fuel. Gotta make Ifta happy. And per the instructions on my bill of lading, I called the customer. They said call when you're 4 hours out, so I called the customer. There was 2 numbers on the bill of lading, no name, no contact name, but a couple of phone numbers. First phone number, nobody answered. Second phone number, I left a message, and I explained who I was, that I was dispatched and I'm delivering a unit. And I thought, let me wait, because like, who answers their phone when they see a strange number call? So I waited, and dude calls me back. Really nice voice to listen to. Let's just say that. Because I don't have no fifth wheel camper coming in. Oh, okay. I've got a semi tractor trailer coming in, but I don't have a fifth wheel coming in. And I'm like, all right. So he wants me to call him in the morning, see if they can. I guess he'll try to get me a different phone number of somebody to call in the morning. They open at 6 a.m. Who gets up at 6 in the morning? Oh, my goodness. No, who's at work at 6 in the morning? Anyway, I am going to just head on down to destination. I'm not going to not be here. I should say, I'm not going to not be there. Because even if there is a mix-up and somebody didn't get the memo and they're still expecting the unit, I want to be there. If I want to get refused, I want to get refused at the gate, not when I'm still 4 hours from there. Because then if they're like, oh yeah, where are you? I'm still 4 hours out. So I'll go ahead and head on in tonight-ish. I mean, I won't go to the base, but I'll get close. Yeah. All right. I got 4 hours 4 hours and 28 minutes to go to get to destination. But I'll probably stop, try to find a truck stop or something close to that area. And I'll just chill till in the morning, see if we can figure out what to do with this unit. Alrighty, that's it for now. Alright, let's do an update from Andalusia, Alabama. At least I think that's how you pronounce the name. I don't know, Chloe. You're so picky. last night. Wait, you probably already know about last night when I called the base and they're like, yeah, we don't have any record of a camper being delivered. Stop. Chloe, quit now, hon. Really. I may have to do this later. She won't let me do this. One moment. She got excited about breakfast. So the gentleman that I talked to last night, he had said, call him in the morning, he'd get me a number to TMO. So I called TMO. They have no record of this unit being delivered. They said, call receiving. So I call receiving. They have no record of this unit going to be delivered. And he recommends I call the number back that's on the bill of lading. Like, I don't know what good that's going to do. If nobody has a record of it, what good does it do to call them back? So I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this anymore. So I called my traffic manager. I said, this is what's going on. I called. So I'm going to let them handle it at this point. And we're going to have a 99-cent heart attack. It's probably more than 99 cents, but you get the idea. But that's the update for now. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here in the shade. I moved the truck over into the shade, and oh, check this out. We had an accident last night. Not the girls, but I have this, supposed to be like a miniature air conditioning little thingy. It's a glorified fan is the way it was described to me, but it's kind of like a humidifier. And apparently it leaked last night or something, and check it out, all my paperwork is wet and stained and soggy, and I've got it all laid out trying to get it to dry. Like, yep, we had us an accident last night. We just can't have nice things. Alrighty, the information that traffic manager sent me was good information. I actually talked to the person who owns the fifth wheel camper. He gave me instructions, and there's two different gates at the base, and I'm supposed to go in the west gate. And the only awkward part was the base has to do a background check. And he said to speed things up if I would just send him my driver's license information so he can get it to the gate. And I'm like, you know how weird this is? This is just weird, sending my personal information to a complete stranger. And he's like, I know, I get it. And he says, I promise you I'm not trying to do anything rotten. And he says, but if you feel more comfortable and you want to wait till you get to the gate, I totally understand. I went ahead and sent it to him. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to also share my location with him on Google Maps, because he's going to meet me at the gate. At least I think that's what he's going to do. And he's like, man, I thought I was going to have at least 4 hours. I said, no, I can still give you the 4 hours. I said, I was just in town early, and when I called last night, nobody knew what was going on, and they finally gave me your contact information. I said, if you need me to wait the 4 hours, I can wait. He goes, no, I'm just having breakfast with my kids, and you can hear the kids in the background. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm all right if you need me to wait. No, I'll be all right. How far out are you? I said, I'm about an hour and a half now. He says, yeah, that should give me enough time. I just need to get your information up to the gate so they can run a background check. So that's where we stand right now. I will take off here in a few minutes, and then I'll click the button to share my location with him. But we're just gonna head on in. All right, everybody, final update for this episode. Burnsville, Mississippi. delivery went well there at the base. And it's nice. It's nice to meet decent people and be able to help them out. When I was back in the ended into the spot there at the campsite, it was just a little crooked. And he's, you know, he'd already given me the signal that I could stop. And I got out and I went, I hope you don't mind, but the unit's a little crooked and it's bugging me and I'd like to straighten it out. And he goes, yes. So we got it all straightened out, lined up in the spot and all situated. So that went well. And yeah, I boogied to Burnsville, Mississippi. And I'll tell you all about that in the next episode. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And just remember, guys, it's all about the perspective.